Hail and welcome everyone to the 2022 Samhain event ritual. Could we all mute ourselves, please? Thank you. Welcome. Samhain is the time the veil between worlds is thin, and we remember those who have gone before us more keenly. Today we perform ritual together, each of our individual threads meeting briefly before we scatter back to our individual paths. We impact each other and the world in ways we cannot expect or anticipate. This is brought into greater focus at this time of year to ensure that our deeds and the deeds of our friends, family, and peers are remembered, echoed, repeated, and endured throughout generations. Today, we will perform ritual together, and though many miles separate us, we unite here under one virtual roof to give thanks and hail to the goddesses, the gods, the ancestors, the spirits, and nature, by whatever words you use to name them. Let your voices ring out into the night, whether they be spoken through lips or minds. I ask that if you have a candle to hand, please take a moment to light it and hold it up to your screen. There is a saying that every flame is part of the same fire, from the flame in your candle to the fire of the sun and the stars. So we are all connected in community, together through the flame and the light. As we light our candles, I am reminded that despite our distance, we are united in this space and time, connected through flame and intention. I ask the gods, our ancestors, spirits of nature, our own higher beings, to be with us here in our joy, here in our circle. If we were here in person, we would start by casting a circle around us, a way of creating sacred space and discard it so that we can discard the mundane. We create this space with intent and focus, and to connect mind, body, and spirit. Let's begin by getting into a comfortable position. In your own time, close your eyes or soften your gaze on the candle and allow your body to melt into its position. Bring your attention to your breath, taking your mind away from all those thoughts, all those tasks, all those emotions, and inviting it to rest in your breath. Become aware of your surroundings, the little noises, expand your awareness to include everyone tuned into this ritual, each a speck in the web of consciousness. Bring this web in closer until we are all standing with one another in a great circle. As we hold hands, a sacred circle is formed with all the power of nature, rising above us, around us, and below us, shielding us. Ancestors, we welcome you to this sacred space to join our celebration of the turning of the wheel. Help us remember those who have gone before both recent and ancient, known and unknown, named and unnamed. They may have left this world, but they live on in our hearts and minds, looking over us, guiding us, loving us. Remind us too of the dark season ahead, that we too should take time to rest, to let go, and to make plans, and look forward to the new year and new beginnings. When you are ready, bring yourselves gently back into this space. Today, we gather to honour those who have passed, those who we love so deeply and so dearly, who touched our lives in ways that we can never fully express. Though we miss you and the light of your lives, you live on, vibrant, still guiding us as we move onward. And though we will meet again, for now, we remember you. Remember all of you, your smiles, your laughter, your humour, your wisdom, your guidance, you. Tonight, on this blessed Samhain, we remember grandparents, Bessie and Jerry, parents, Mike and Krista, grandmother Marjorie, her sister Flo, and her daughter Margaret, husband Stephen Mazzone, and two nans, Daisy and Myra, mother Mo and father David, brother John Kane, mother Susan McDaniels, mother Dillis, father Jack, my grandmother Violet, and grandfather David, granddad Michael, nan Sheila, and granddad Bob, friend Alex, and friend's baby girl Leah, friend Sean Smith, my son Ash, friend Stevie Rosso, Nana Marjorie and brother John. To the children someone lost before they met, Ashley Brandon Roberts, Maria Petrie, Grandad Sydney, Rich and his wife Rebecca, Dad David Pearson and brother-in-law Michael Long, Nan and Grandad Fred and June Heather, Grandfather Anders, Ian Smurf Murphy, Peter Abbott, David Norton, Kathleen James, Marie Daniels, Marion Rickaby, Teresa Jane Forster, Victoria Musson, Zoe Parsons, Helen Gay, Jeremy Ogden, grandparents Sylvia, Tita and Rafa, an unborn baby, Auntie Kath Collier. We also remember and honour all those who have passed, their impact on our lives, to thank them for all that they have done, to ask them to support us in the coming year. To the remembered undead, to the remembered dead, sorry. To the remembered dead, to those who died alone, to those never found, to undiscovered bones, to those that died in war, to those that died in tragedy, to those that rest beneath the sand, to those that lie beneath the sea, to the remembered dead of so many years ago, their lives now forgotten and no epitaph to show, to those that bear no grave, no memorandum to be found, blown as ashes in the four winds, or dust upon the ground, to the unremembered dead, to the forgotten passers-by, I know that you were here once, but not your name or where you lie. Thank you, Hannah. Now we will have a moment of reflection to remember those that have left our lives, as we reach out today, together as one across the veil, our ancestors too reach out, perhaps in ways we can never know or expect, but we connect nonetheless as they touch and impact our lives still. We have gathered and remembered and grieved today, and while our hearts may never heal from their loss, we move onward into the winter months, the cold nights and beyond. The wheel turns and we move with it, while remembering and touching on those that we lose along the way. For now, thank you to the gods, the goddesses, the ancestors, the spirits, and all the sacred beings that surround us. Thank you for your guidance and love. And so now we part, each of us moving along our individual paths once more. Merry meet, merry part, and may we merry meet again. And as we close this circle, I would like to just remind you, please, to eat, drink, and ground yourself. Good night. Farewell.